SK Vibemaker.
Hey man, how does it feel to be back out with a new album, man? First and foremost.
I don't know, man. It just feels easy. I don't know. It's just like for all the tension and anxiety through whatever making it and waiting for it to come out. Nah, I just feel like I just don't know, like I just weight lifted or whatever.
Was this easy to make this new album, Rascal?
Nah, it weren't easy because it was hard to do try and do something different. Mm-hmm. It would have been easy to just try and do like, okay, just go and try and make beats like I did when I was 18, jump on with every MC, hold everyone's hand, and you know what I mean, act like it's all happy families again. That would have been easy, innit?
When did you know, we're talking about a few years between albums since the last album.
4.
When did you make the decision and said to yourself, you know what, I'm making a new project, I'm making a new album? Do you remember that moment?
Nah, I don't know. I just know the first albums that were recorded and put on this album was the first songs that were recorded and used for this album was probably What You Gonna Do and Everything Must Go. So I guess it officially started at that point, but I didn't think it had. And then so as I was grinding and go wherever, copping around between LA and Miami or whatever and here, then to be fair, even a lot of that came in the last few months. Mm-hmm. So it just was grinding. I just knew at one point that I knew that okay, this was gonna be a straight rap album.
I've spent time with this album, man. This album came out and it was something that I was eager to listen to. Do you know what I mean? On a positive and maybe some might say a little bit negative side, some people might say it's an album. Yeah. Some people might say it sounds kind of a bit like a mixtape. Was it always the choice for you to say this is my album as opposed to a mixtape?
But why does it sound like a mixtape?
Maybe like what you were saying before, because of the lofty heights, people would maybe expect, you know,
that's why people are full of shit, because then same people there be moaning about me, whatever, he's got 2 pops. I think people are arseholes and they just talk for the sake of it, and they're not going to check for it or buy it anyway, so I don't know, man. But as an artist, when you put your music out, you're open for scrutiny, innit? And that's the way it is. So all the more reason for me to just do something that I really wanted to do and fling it out, and then we'll move on from there.
Are you feeling any type of way, like when you might hear some of these young bucks that you maybe feel are not giving you as much respect as you feel like you deserve, or maybe you hear some sidebars or some indirects? Are you paying any attention to that or feeling like you need to reply or anything?
You see, in the real world, yeah, like what does any of that matter? Like really, like not really. Like when I went like. When you buy your mama house, when you buy your own house, when you pay for everything you've got, like, and you just do big things and take care of everyone around you and just keep plodding on, like, what does any of that mean, innit? That's like young stuff, innit? Like, that's the sport of hip hop or sport of grime or sport of rap in general, innit? Cool, innit? But at the end of the day, none of it matters, does it?
What's your favourite song on the album, man?
I like Dummy. I just like, because it's the way I approached it. And the beat's just real dark and bouncy, and I'm just skipping along to that one. And I like Man of the Hour as well.
How many songs did you make for this album?
I mean, there's 16 there, so I don't know. Maybe I made like 25 or something, and the others just didn't cut it for all sorts of reasons.
I mean, is this total? I mean, you've got a very nice situation that you've set yourself in. Is it total creative control? Who's the soundboard that you maybe make the album and then you're like, let me pass it to blah blah to get the maybe seal, and does this work?
With this one, like I was out there, so then maybe I wouldn't even send anything back until I knew it was at a decent level to be understood. You know what I mean? So like I would try and record the vocals properly, because there'd be times where you put down demos. I wasn't even sending back demos to make, because you can imagine it one way, but the other people can't see your vision yet because you haven't done it. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of that. But with this album, I was just fully, because I was out there by myself. So I was just.
When you say out there, where are you talking about out there?
Miami, LA, just running around. So even like, see, like I've got situations, Dirty Stank, but I'm going through Island Records and licensing or whatever. Yeah, but like I paid for everything myself, like because I haven't got time to be calling up and for it to have to go through 3 people to set up a studio session or to go and find this producer or that or book flights and all that. So everything I was paying for myself, and then when it's done, then build it back to the label, got my money back, that type of thing. That's how involved I was.
How is that Miami life, man?
It's whatever you want it to be. It's obviously it's Miami. You can party, you can get lost in it, get lost in the sauce and be out there madness. But me, I was focused. I was just great. It was just nice to be out in the sun. Most of the time, I'd wake up, eat, go gym, and then usually go studio like in the afternoons.
Different life.
Yeah, like it's just cool. I was focused. I wasn't out there partying and acting up. Like you'd be surprised. And I was in LA a lot as well. LA's better for the music scene. There's just more people out there. Like most of the producers I met were in LA. I met them in LA, but then obviously because I live in Miami, I was recording in Miami because obviously it's cheaper because I live there, so I'm not paying for a hotel when I'm out there.
We don't want to hear no more of those arguments, man. For so many years we've been hearing, Dizzee, man, make a grime banger. Now you've got an album which is full of a lot of grime, so all of them arguments can go to sleep.
But I don't know, because even that's debatable. I wouldn't even just say like, yeah, fuck them. But even then, it's like, because this is where I stand on it. People have got this idea about what grime is, innit? But everything I hear today, yeah, is as much or more American trap influence than ever. And they're saying everything's grime now, innit? So when they're saying I'm not making grime, yeah, the only thing I can think of is that, okay, you mean I'm not making beats like that was on Boy in the Corner back then. So that's almost like they're saying that it's not grime unless I make the beats. Well, on that basis, nothing that's around now is grime then, is it? And that would be stupid to say, innit? So that's why I can't get too involved in that argument. Like I won't sit here and climb, I'm the grime god, I'm the others. If anyone knows anything, everyone needs to say Wiley. I was making grime before Wiley. There's people that don't want to accept that. Like Wiley wouldn't even call it grime in the beginning. He saw what the people calling this thing that, and he named this thing SK to separate himself. Like I was there for that. I do remember all this. But when it came to this sound that everyone's talking about grime, I was making it from when I was with Nasty Crew, before I was even with Roll Deep or any of that. I had my own bookings even when I was around Roll Deep, all of that. As Dizzee Rascal, I was been doing my thing. But I still don't feel like I claim grime. Yes, it's me. So when they say, I'm one of the innovators, I just accept that, knowing that really I'm the innovator. But
you're not supposed to say it. They're supposed to say it.
Exactly.
Innit?
So I'll try. You got to be a gentleman about it. But people pick their heroes anyway. So all I can do is just keep experimenting, because like I said, who knows next album? Who knows what I'll come up with? That's what this is about,
we've got the album full of grime. Maybe we might get the Wiley collaboration.
We're never gonna get the Wiley collaboration, bruv. Because do you know why? Yeah, nah, fuck all that. You know why? Yeah, because all you lot keep like, you all act like you don't know what he is, innit? And that guy has got away with a lot for a long time, and that's cool. That's on you, innit? But everyone don't fucking expect me to like pander down to all your fucking little childhood dreams and all that bollocks, because I was really there, innit? Like for real, innit? You lot are fans, innit? So like I said, I'm not gonna shoot no one's dreams down. That's who you like. People pick their heroes, innit? But that's got nothing to do with me. Like I've really seen stuff, innit? So cool, that's that, innit? I'll let everyone get on with their life.
We are so happy to have this album, man. Hopefully we're not waiting another 4 years for another album.
Bruv, it won't be 4 years, trust me.
Straight up.
SK Vibemaker.